the lantern maker of the floating city. English story level 6. High above the clouds, the floating city of Ireland drifted like a crown of silver towers and luminous bridges. The city relied on thousands of enchanted lanterns to keep it aloft, for each lantern contained a small spirit of light that lifted the platforms gently. Among the many craftsmen in Ireland, 18-year-old Eric was the youngest lantern maker, known for creating lanterns that glowed warmer and brighter than anyone else's. Eric worked in a small workshop overlooking the endless sky. Every lantern he crafted felt like a living friend, and he treated each one with care. But one morning, the city shook with a violent tremor. Several lanterns flickered out at once, and entire platforms dipped dangerously before stabilizing. Eric rushed outside and saw dark patches spreading through the city's lights like ink dropped into water. The High Council announced that a mysterious blight was draining the lantern spirits. No one understood where it came from, but if left unchecked, Ireland would eventually fall from the sky. Eric studied the dying lanterns and noticed something others overlooked. Each damaged lantern emitted faint whispers, pleas for help, cries of fear, fragments of memories fading like smoke. That night, Eric decided to follow the fading whispers. They led him to the city's under-platform, an area most citizens avoided because it sat at the edge between light and the endless drop to the clouds below. There, Eric discovered a cloaked figure kneeling beside a cluster of extinguished lanterns. The figure was drawing their energy into a strange device shaped like a black crystal. Eric confronted the figure, who removed their hood to reveal a pale woman with bright violet eyes. She introduced herself as Ceres, a former lantern maker who had been exiled years earlier. She claimed the council had stolen her research, ruining her life, and now she sought revenge by absorbing the city's lantern spirits. Eric tried to reason with her, explaining that her actions endangered innocent lives, but Ceres refused to listen. When she unleashed a wave of darkness, Eric barely dodged. He noticed the lantern spirits trapped in her device, struggling like flickering birds. He realized he couldn't defeat Ceres through force. He needed to free the spirits. Using his knowledge of lantern crafting, he activated one of his own lanterns, causing its spirit to resonate with the trapped ones. Their glow intensified, vibrating with hope. Ceres panicked, tightening her control. The under-platform trembled, cracks forming along its edges. Eric pushed forward, placing his lantern directly against the crystal device. The spirit inside his lantern expanded with brilliant light, merging with the trapped spirits. The crystal shattered, releasing a blinding burst of illumination that consumed the darkness. Ceres screamed as the light forced her back. When the glow faded, she collapsed, weakened but alive. The lantern spirits swirled around Eric gratefully before returning to their original lanterns across the city. The dark patches disappeared from Ireland, and the platforms soared higher than before. Eric carried Ceres to the High Council, insisting she be shown mercy. He'd explained that while she had caused harm, her pain and loneliness had fueled her actions. The council agreed to imprison her gently rather than execute her. Eric visited her often, sharing stories and teaching her the new techniques he had learned. Slowly she softened, her bitterness fading. Ireland prospered in the months that followed, and Eric earned a place among the master lantern makers. But he never stopped crafting lanterns with the same gentle care, ensuring each spirit felt cherished. And on clear nights, when a lantern shimmered above the clouds, Eric believed he could hear them whispering their thanks.